series of games that Microsoft has sold total of 81 million copies until 2021. And the charismatic character of Mr. Chief, who has not taken off his hat in any of the game in the 24 years since his first version, and we still haven't seen his face. Hi guys, I'm Sina. Welcome back to my channel. Please join me for the second part of the Halo game series review. If you haven't seen part 1, please watch it first. Thank you. Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, release 2011, platforms Xbox 360, Xbox One, PC, Xbox Series, meta 82, cost unknown, sell unknown, time to complete the game, story mode 10 hours, side mission 12 hours, completionist 23 hours. The first version of Halo is the highest rated Halo title and one of the best computer game of all time with a meta 97. Microsoft released the game for his new console, the Xbox 360, to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Halo series. It was the third spin-off game which brought the wait for the fourth version to 5 years. Anniversary improvements included a complete overhaul of the game in terms of texture and lighting, support for multiplayer via the Xbox Live service, new sound effect, remastered music, and support for Kinect. Anniversary was generally positively received, most complaints being related to technical bugs and problem connecting to multiplayer section of the game, which were resolved with it re-releasing in Halo Master Chief Collection. Halo 4, year 2012. Platforms Xbox 360, PC, Xbox One. Meta 87. Cost $70 million. Sell 8 million copies. Time to complete the game, story mode 7 hours, side mission 10 hours, completionist 28 hours. Finally, the wait was over and the fourth version of the game was released in 2012. It was the first game in the series that Bungie did not make, and Microsoft had entrusted its production to the new Industrious studio. Initially, there was many concerns about changing the gamer creator, but the 347 Industrious studio, with its 87 meta and 8 million copies sold, managed to complete its important mission and deliver a high-quality game to fans and also brought good profits to Microsoft. In the story section, Master Chief is back, and this time he had an assistant named Cortana, who is an artificial intelligence by his side. It was decided to add more human element to the story of Halo 4, and to achieve this goal, the developer decided to give more depth to the relation between the two protagonists, Master Chief and Cortana. Halo 4 sold $220 million on the release date and $300 million in its first week, and set a new record for the franchise. More than 1 million people play Halo 4 on Xbox Live in the first 24 hours, and in addition to its strong sales, the game was also well received by critics, with reviews generally positive. Halo: The Master Chief Collection. Release 2014. Platforms Xbox One, PC. Meta 85. Cost unknown. Sell unknown. Time to complete the game, story mode 59 hours, side missions 4 hours, completionist 66 hours. After remastering the first game in the series, Microsoft, in an interesting move, decided not to remaster and release each title individually, but rather to provide gamers with all the remastered titles in one collection. The collection includes the first 6 installments of the Halo franchise, which were released between 2001 and 2012. The game was first released for Xbox One on 2014. At the time of release, the game included 4 games: Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4. The first 2 titles, which were released on the original Xbox, were remakes, and the third and fourth version which were released on Xbox 360, were remastered. The Halo 3 ODST remaster was added to the game in 2015, and Halo Reach Remastered was added in 2019 as an update. And after the first 6 titles were completed in 2020, the game was also released for PC. Now in 2025, by purchasing the Xbox Game Pass, you can play the valuable title, which include the best Halo games in 4K quality and 120 frame rate on Xbox Series X or PC. Halo 5 Guardians, released 2015, platforms Xbox One, meta 84, cost $160 million, sell 5 million copies. Time to complete the game: story mode 8 hours, side missions 13 hours, completionist 25 hours. Finally, we have reached the time of the launch of Microsoft's new console, the Xbox One, and one of the games that Microsoft had high hope for the success of the game and naturally more sales of its console. And want to repeat what Halo Combat Evolved have done for original Xbox and Halo 3 for the Xbox 360. For this reason, it has allocated among of $160 million for the development and advertising of the Halo 5, which was not only one of the most expensive investments of Microsoft, but also became one of the most expensive games of all time. For comparison, it should be said that 2 years before, Rockstar had spent $140 million on the development and marketing of GTA 5. The game was not a masterpiece, but with a score of 84, it left an acceptable performance. And with sale of 5 million copies, although it not reached the sale of 40 million copy of Halo 3 and 8 million copy of Halo 4, it became the 5th best-selling game on the Xbox One console. The multiplayer portion of the game was excellent, but the single-player campaign received mixed reactions, with criticism of the story, writing, and ending. The main problem was related to Microsoft running policies when launched the Xbox One console, such as the higher price of console compared to the PS4, the need for internet connection, and the insistence on selling the console with Kinect, which prevented the Xbox One console from selling as well as Microsoft's previous console. And naturally, sales of Halo 5 also declined. It's interesting to know that this is the only game of Halo franchise that won't reach for Windows until 2025 and will only be released on the Xbox One console. If you liked the video so far, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Halo Wars 2, released 2017, platforms Xbox One, PC, meta 79, cost unknown, sell unknown, time to complete the game, story mode 8 hours, side mission 14 hours, completionist 44 hours. After the Halo 5 did not reach the sale expected by Microsoft, it became more cautious about investing in the series and decided to release Subtitle, the second version of Halo Wars game, for the 11th version of Halo. As you know, the Halo Wars game series, unlike the original version of game, is not a third-person action and a real-time strategy game. According to critics, Halo Wars 2 is an acceptable game, but the problem is that we have long passed the golden age of strategy games, and strategy games, not matter how good it is, does not have as many audiences as before. This title has the lowest score amount of 12 Halo titles, and it is the first time that the score of a game from the franchise does not reach 18. But if you are still interested in strategy games, do not miss this title, and regardless of the points it has received, you can have fun with it for hours and enjoy it. Halo Infinite, released 2021, platforms Xbox One, PC, Xbox Series, meta 87, cost unknown, players 2 million, time to complete the game, story mode 11 hours, side missions 19 hours, completionist 29 hours. We come back to another title to be released at the time of the release of Microsoft's new console, the Xbox Series X and S. The sixth version of Halo game series, which this time was released with visual name and titled Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite is a direct continuation of a story of Halo 5. Unlike the fifth version, this version was very well received by gamers and critics, and generally received better reviews than the 4th and 5th version. According to Microsoft's new policies, Halo Infinite has been on the Game Pass service since the day of its release, and it's not enough to check the popularity of gamer by only the number of physical or digital copies sold. However, according to statistics provided by Microsoft, 20 million people has experienced this title so far, with a record for the series. Unlike previous version, its multiplayer section is completely free, and if you have purchased a physical version of the game, you do not need to purchase a Game Pass subscription, and this had also led to more people experiencing the multiplayer section of the game. Finally, according to the reception of the game by critics and gamers, I am optimistic about the continuation of the franchise, and we hope to see more and better versions of the Halo game series. What's your favorite Halo game? Please comment me your opinion. Thank you.